children, good morning everyone. Welcome to online class. Today's class we are going to learn the poem A Poison Tree written by William Blake. Now let's see about the author. William Blake. William Blake, the year 1757 to 1827, was an English poet, painter and printmaker. Blake is now considered a seminal figure in the history of English poetry. He was born in London. He was a boldly imaginative rebel in both his thought and his art. Some of his famous poems are The Lamb and the Tiger. Now, let's see the poem. Dear children, we know mango tree, coconut tree, banana tree, banyan tree. Okay, what is a poison tree? Think about it. Let me ask you a few questions. Will you get anger? If you get anger with your friend, how long time will it be continued? At the same time, if you get anger with your enemy, how long time will it be continued? Try to answer these questions. Yes, we all get anger. If we get anger with our friend, it will be lasted within short period. At the same time, if we get anger with our enemy, it will be continued for a long time. Now, let's analyze the poem line by line. A Poison Tree. First stanza. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. Here, wrath means great anger. Did end means ended. Foe means enemy. I told it not means I did not tell it. Did grow, grew. Here, I refers to the poet. One day, the poet was angry with his friend. As he was his friend, he spoke to him frankly. As a result, his anger vanished. Later, the poet was angry with his enemy. Being an enemy, the poet could not talk to him frankly. He concealed his anger. As a result, the anger increased. He kept it deep in his heart. He did not tell his anger to the enemy. Second stanza. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears, and I sunned it with smiles, and with soft delightful wiles. Here, watered means watering the plants. Sunned means provided with sunshine. Soft means gentle. Deceitful means intended to deceive. Wiles means tricks. The poet was afraid of his enemy. He was shedding tears day and night, thinking of his evil deeds. Thus, he watered the plant of anger. He greeted his foe with false smiles and cunning tricks. These acts of deceit gave sunshine to the plant of anger to grow fast. The poison plant grows. Third stanza. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe behind it shined, and he knew that it was mine. Here, bore means carried. Beheld means saw. The tree of anger grew fast day and night. One day it yielded fruit. A bright apple appeared on the tree. My enemy saw the apple shining bright. He knew that the apple was the yield of my tree. The tree yielded an apple that was poisonous. The last stanza. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Here, veiled means covered. Pole means pole star. Outstretched means with the hands reaching out. It was night time. Darkness had covered the pole star. At that time, the poet's enemy entered his garden stealthily. He plucked the fruit and ate it. The next morning, the poet saw his enemy lying dead under the tree. He was lying dead with outstretched arms because he had eaten the poison fruit born of anger. The poet was happy to see him lying dead. The next morning, the poet saw the dead body. He was happy to know that his deadly enemy was dead and gone. Now let's see the poetic devices. First stanza, the rhyming words are friend, end, foe, grow. The rhyme scheme is AB, AB. Second stanza, the rhyming words are fears, tears, smiles, whiles. The rhyme scheme is AB, AB. The third stanza, rhyming words are night, bright, shine, mine. The rhyme scheme is AB, AB. The last stanza. The rhyming words are stole, pole, see, tree. The rhyme scheme is AB, AB. The figure of speech oxymoron is used in the title of the poem A Poison Tree. The alliteration words are sun, smiles, bore, bright. Summary of the poem A Poison Tree. Once the poet was angry with his friend. He expressed his anger and it ended. They became friendly, but when he grew angry with his foe, he concealed it and allowed his anger to grow. Day and night he watered it with his tears, allowing it to grow. He greeted his foe with false smiles and cunning tricks. The tree kept growing and yielded a bright apple which tempted his foe to eating it stealthily. The enemy ate the fruit at night. The next morning the poet was happy to see his foe lying dead under the tree. The poet saw the dead body of his enemy. He was happy to know that his deadly enemy was dead and gone.